A new era of AI-enhanced leadership. What happens when a CEO can use an AI to get answers about anything in the company without depending on other people? For more than a century, corporate leadership has been structured around hierarchies of people. Boards oversee, executives strategize, managers coordinate, and employees execute. The entire system rests on human intermediaries who filter, analyze, and transmit information upward. But the rapid evolution of artificial intelligence, particularly large language models and data integration systems, has created a scenario that would have seemed impossible even a decade ago. A CEO who can query an AI system and instantly receive accurate, holistic answers about any aspect of the company without relying on people to collect or interpret the information first. This shift marks a new era in corporate leadership. It raises profound questions about power, transparency, accountability, and the future of organizational design. What happens when a CEO no longer needs layers of middle management to provide insight? How do boards, employees, and shareholders fit into an environment where decisions can be made at the speed of computation? The end of information bottlenecks. Historically, one of the greatest constraints on executives has been access to information. A CEO relies on CFOS for financial clarity, CIOS for technology updates, and division heads for operational metrics. Each link in the chain introduces delay, interpretation, and sometimes distortion, whether intentional or accidental. AI changes this dynamic by aggregating real-time data across departments and presenting it in natural language. Instead of waiting for quarterly reports or PowerPoint summaries, a CEO could ask, "What's our current burn rate relative to the last 5 quarters? Which regional sales teams are underperforming compared to forecast? How exposed are we to supply chain disruptions in Asia?" The system, drawing from financial ledgers, CRM databases, logistics dashboards, and external market data, could deliver answers within seconds. The bottleneck disappears, and so does the traditional reliance on human filters. Empowered decision-making. The immediate effect of such access is faster and more informed decision-making. CEOS could test scenarios in real time, asking, "What happens if we cut marketing spend by 15% in North America? What if we delay the new product launch by 3 months?" I can run predictive models across financial, operational, and reputational dimensions. The CEO becomes not just a strategist, but a live simulator of corporate futures. This could reduce the need for lengthy meetings, reduce the politics of internal debates, and create a more agile corporate environment. Decisions that once took weeks could be made in hours. The new role of middle management. If AI provides direct, accurate insight, the role of middle management must change. Instead of acting as information couriers, managers may shift toward roles focused on implementation, ensuring that AI-driven decisions are carried out effectively. Contextual nuance, feeding qualitative, human-centric insights into the system, e.g., employee morale, customer sentiment. Interpretation, explaining to teams why AI-informed decisions are being made and ensuring buy-in. Some managerial roles may shrink or disappear, while others evolve into human-AI partnership functions. Leadership structures will need to account for this shift, balancing efficiency with the need for human oversight. Risks of over-centralization. With great access comes great risk. A CEO empowered by AI could bypass layers of debate and scrutiny, concentrating decision-making power at the top. This raises several leadership concerns. 1. Unchecked authority. If a CEO can act without the counterbalance of human advisors, boards may need to play a stronger role to prevent autocracy. 2. Overconfidence in AI. AI is only as good as the data it has, and the assumptions embedded in its models. Over-reliance could lead to blind spots or systemic errors. 3. Loss of collective wisdom. Group deliberation surfaces diverse perspectives. Skipping this step may cause CEOs to overlook ethical, cultural, or reputational factors that AI cannot fully capture. Thus, while AI enhances speed and precision, leadership frameworks must introduce safeguards against misuse, transparency, and accountability. Corporate leadership depends on accountability. Leaders must justify decisions to boards and shareholders. AI complicates this process. If an AI system advises a CEO to divest from a business unit, who is responsible if the decision goes poorly? The CEO? The AI vendor? The data team that built the integration? Boards may need new auditing protocols, AI decision logs, keeping records of queries, answers, and the reasoning paths AI provided. Bias audits, ensuring the data inputs are not skewed. Explainability requirements, mandating that AI systems provide not just conclusions, but also clear rationales. Leadership will increasingly be about managing not just people, but also algorithms. Impacts on corporate culture. Corporate culture thrives on communication, collaboration, and shared purpose. If a CEO depends primarily on AI rather than people for information, employees may feel sidelined. Trust could erode if teams perceive leadership as disconnected from the human reality of the organization. To counteract this, CEOs will need to use AI as a tool to enhance, not replace, human interaction. For example, using AI to identify morale issues, but then personally engaging with teams. Leveraging AI insights to recognize and reward high performers. Creating transparency by sharing how AI-derived insights shape decisions. In this way, AI becomes a bridge, not a barrier, between leadership and the workforce. Board oversight in the AI era. Boards of directors will face new responsibilities. Traditionally, boards focus on strategy, financial health, and CEO oversight. In the AI era, they must also evaluate the integrity and security of AI systems, ensure that data leadership policies protect privacy and comply with regulations, develop ethical guidelines for AI use in decision-making, assess whether AI is enhancing or undermining corporate resilience. Board members may require technical literacy in AI, just as financial literacy became a requirement after past corporate scandals. Shareholder expectations. Shareholders expect transparency, profitability, and long-term value creation. An AI-empowered CEO could potentially drive better returns by optimizing operations. But investors may also fear that opaque AI systems increase risk. Shareholder activism could push companies toward greater disclosure about how AI is used in leadership. The future of corporate leadership structures. In the long run, corporate leadership may evolve toward hybrid human-AI systems, AI councils, specialized committees within boards to oversee AI systems, distributed authority, giving AI systems to managers and employees as well, preventing over-centralization. Dynamic reporting. Moving from quarterly reports to continuous real-time dashboards accessible to all stakeholders. This democratization of information could actually flatten hierarchies further, ensuring that everyone from the boardroom to the front line can make data-driven decisions. Conclusion. The arrival of AI systems that can answer any question about a company represents a profound turning point in corporate leadership. CEOs gain unprecedented clarity and speed, but the risks of over-centralization, overconfidence, and cultural alienation loom large. Leadership frameworks must adapt quickly to balance efficiency with accountability, speed with scrutiny, and automation with human judgment. Ultimately, the companies that thrive in this new era will be those that treat AI not as a substitute for human leadership, but as an amplifier of it, enhancing transparency, empowering many voices, and accelerating innovation without sacrificing responsibility.